What can a dime teach you about quality cabinetry? Hi, I'm Nathan Harrison, on-site for FineRemodel.com. Let me show you. Now this is part of a series I'm doing called Cabinet Quality Indicators. And the premise of it is simply that it's very difficult for an ordinary person to tell the difference between a quality cabinet and a cheap cabinet. They all look pretty when you walk into a showroom, and so what I'm attempting to do is to isolate some things that really are indicators of a quality cabinet that you can look for to know that you're onto something good. And so in this case I am observing that there's a very strong correlation, although possibly not in all cases, but certainly in my experience, between the flushness of surfaces that get human contact, and I'll explain in a moment what I mean. But there's a strong correlation between how close to flush certain surfaces are as a cabinet is built and how high quality the cabinet is from other perspectives. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. Right here is where the floor of the cabinet meets the face frame, and we're looking at a inferior quality cabinet. It's not terrible, but it's not in the top half, put it that way. I've set a mechanical pencil on the floor of this cabinet, and I hope you can see, let me zoom here. Okay, there you can see that the point of the pencil is not higher than the face frame, so it's clear that there's about a 1/4 inch or more of a difference between the floor of the cabinet and the top of this face frame right here. Okay, this is important from an aesthetic point of view. It's just more pleasing to have these two surfaces be at very close to the same level, so that there's not a big bumper if you're trying to slide something out of a cabinet. But it's even more important, I believe, from a quality point of view, because time and time again, as I've worked with many different manufactured cabinet lines, I've noticed that the higher the quality of the cabinet, the closer these two surfaces are to being flush. And some people get them completely flush. And it's difficult from a shop perspective because you have to have a very high level of precision when you're building it. But that same high level of precision and exactness will also go into the rest of the structure and should result in a high quality product. Okay, so check this out. Here we're looking at the very same location but on a different cabinet line, a cabinet line that I know to be extremely well made, and I'd love to have them in my home. And I've got a dime sitting right at that point at the edge of the floor of the cabinet where the floor meets the face frame, and you can see these two surfaces are very close to flush. A dime is about a 1/16 of an inch thick, so this is about a 1/64 of an inch difference between the two surfaces. Pretty impressive.